How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Double Make Crypto. Just want to say before we get started today on another wonderful episode, thank you to everybody that's been liking, subscribing, and commenting to my page. I know, just another person asking for subscribers, but it really helps me out a lot. Keeps me doing these videos, makes me happy. You guys want me to be happy, right? Speaking of happiness, let's go ahead and check out what we have today. I want to know what we got here. What? No, 6,004. Ethereum at 474. Oh God, no. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I actually prefer to see red. And then people ask me, why do you want to see the market crash? Why do you want to see these corrections? Because I like to buy. Because every week, every month, I have more and more money that I can funnel into cryptos. And what do I wait for? I accumulate a lot of fiat, and then when I see red, I gobble up some of these coins. I buy some more Bitcoin. I buy some more Ethereum. And what should you be doing? If you truly believe in cryptocurrencies, if you truly believe in the likes of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Neo, whatever may have you, you're probably buying right now. Okay? So when there's blood in the streets, if you were a true believer, if you're here just for very short gains and you know nothing else and you're just a day trader, whatever, good for you. But for the people that believe in long term and think this is the next revolution of technology, then you're just swallowing up all these, give me them coins. You're making it rain, in essence. So, just wanted to get that out there. But I'll talk about some news today, okay? We're going to go over just a few things that have happened. Why do I think that the market is, we're seeing this bear market? There's probably a few reasons. You know, one of the things I'll talk about is this manipulation that happened, that they've found from last year. But there's going to be manipulation no matter what. You know, just because it's very, very unregulated in a lot of ways. They're sort of sprinkle some regulation on, but we're, yeah, it's the Wild West, people. So you just kind of have to take it as it is. If you buy and hold, you'll never see these losses, actually. So that's just the way I just accumulate. Just wanted to put that out there, but let's go, let's check out some of these news stories, and we'll wrap it up after that. Alrighty, so first thing I want to talk about is EOS crashes over voting mayhem. So one of the things that EOS didn't account for is the fact that not a lot. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna just point the finger here at EOS, because there's a lot of cryptocurrencies that we're gonna have to realize they're just not gonna get the voting that they want if they have a system like EOS has. So 24 hours after EOS went live, barely 2% have voted. One such voter says, I decided that I'd rather take the risk and vote, potentially losing my EOS, than sit on the sidelines and stare at my useless EOS tokens. His 3 steps were vote for BPs, enter private key manually, and submit. Entering his private key, very tasty. What do we have to say about this? Well, first off, I've never bought any EOS. I don't like the project very much. I'm sure it's, I think it was it was a hype train for the most of it. They marketed very, very well. I put my my dollar somewhere else, my Bitcoin somewhere else, if you will. But so they're in a kind of a slow fall, a free fall right here. It is what it is at this point. People are saying, it's become a game of Saw. We have to risk losing our tokens in order to save them. I mean, I'm very sorry, guys. But what people need to realize is that a lot of the people that buy cryptocurrencies, some may even go to somebody like me that's, a YouTube personality, and we'll have a video like how to buy this coin, whatever. So let's say it's an investor. They're an investor. They are not a technological mind. And so what that means is if they have certain steps they have to take when they, let's say, want to stake these coins or when they want to be part of this community, they probably have no idea how to do it. So that's the issue with a lot of these, is that, you know, they expect, this is a really cool picture, but they expect a lot out of investors, when not every investor, and I guess in EOS's case, just from what we can tell, just within the small amount of people that have done so, they probably don't know what they're doing, and they're not interested in doing it as of right now. It's not easy enough, you name it, but that's just kind of an issue right there, and hopefully they can get that fixed. And Bitcoin's price was artificially inflated last year, researchers say, published by the New York Times. I'm going to go ahead and, you know, go on. It's going to be a long shot of a answer here, but I'm going to say that the New York Times are really big crypto people. I'm sure they are following it a little bit, but that's you know, neither here nor there. The person that talked about this and made the article was a university of, or not made the article, but researched it, was the University of Texas professor John Griffin and a student, Eamon Shams. Sorry if I mispronounced that. But they're talking about how Bitcoin and Tether kind of went together, and how Bitfinex, which is one of the largest exchanges at the time that put out these tethers, and I guess the manipulation that caused, you know, the back and forth between buying and selling this tether through Bitcoin and through other cryptocurrencies like, you know, Zcash, for example, but how it manipulated the price and increased it, decreased it. That is something, in my opinion, that has been well known in the community. Basically, what Tether is, and a lot of these coins that have a very stable price, they're there to put an edge to the game. You can see pretty much anything in life, anything in finance, whatever you want to call it. It's really a game. So if you play the game correctly and you use it to your advantage, things like Tether, it works out pretty well for you. Do I use Tether? No, I'm just a holder, okay? But if you are one of those, you know, I wouldn't say few, there's quite a few people in businesses that use Tether and other coins like Tether, and when they expect things to go badly, they use it up. When they expect things to go very well, so in their bear and bull markets, you're going to see this manipulation, and you're going to see a lot of activity on these coins, on these different types of exchanges, and you're going to see the volume increase. But yeah, I don't think it's anything new. I think we should all expect this. But no matter what strategy you have, you should strategize around every type of information that you can possibly get, and everything that people do. If this is something that is widespread, you need to, you know, you need to somehow be involved with it, or not involved at all. Like I said, me personally, I buy and hold for a very, very long time and just leave it as it is. If you are actively swing trading, or if you're day trading, you know, constantly, if you got a lot of volume just by yourself, you're probably going to want to learn a little bit about Tether or any one of these other, you know, coins that have a stable price to them. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there. I don't think this is, I mean, yeah, there's plenty of things that are manipulating the price, and that makes the flow very different for these cryptos, but it's very, very well known, nothing too crazy. And in another article, Bitcoin is controlled by China. It won't disrupt the banks, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says. Well, Brad, Ripple sucks. Ripple is not decentralized, and it works with the douchebag banks that we are trying to remove ourselves from. So this is regular FUD that you're going to see from guys like Brad Garlinghouse. Look how smug he looks in this picture. I don't even like the way he looks in this. He's just like, yeah, man, don't worry about it. Nothing's actually going to happen when it comes to Bitcoin, because Ripple's the best. Yeah, I would say kill yourself, but you know, we've had some rest in peace, Anthony Bourdain. But anyway, going back to it, just want to say that this guy's probably always going to trash Bitcoin. I'm sure he owns Bitcoin himself. I think he's publicly said it. The fact of it is, though, is he's trying to probably, you know, be the number one with his Ripple, and Ripple's doing very well working with the banks, and they probably want things to stay the same. I will say, a lot of the Bitcoin is controlled by China. Their mining farms are freaking crazy. They do have a lot of them. Their hash power through China and how much they're mining over there, I think, is more than any other country. Of course, there's no way to prove that really. I guess you could. I mean, you could and you couldn't. But regardless, China's a really big player, and who knows what kind of effects that's going to have. But America's a big player too. You'll see in basically all the superpowers, all the large large countries that have that financial industry very, very capable of doing so, and do have the money to create massive mining farms full of ASIC miners and full of GPUs, you name it, especially for Ethereum. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. I don't take anything that Brad Garlinghouse says as anything useful. So, and Dennis Rodman was seen going to North Korea summit with a Potcoin shirt. And you know what? I had a few texts from my friends like, "Hey man, the Potcoin." I will say I'm never gonna invest in any Potcoin. I don't know why anybody would. I don't know how much they paid him to do that. Probably 80 bucks. I'm gonna assume 80 bucks is probably a good price to get Dennis Rodman to do anything, like maybe eat his own crap. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and send Dennis Rodman a shirt myself, and maybe you can do some devil may crypto stuff for me. Yeah. I don't even take the time to look at Potcoin and what it does. I'm gonna assume it's one of those marijuana cryptos. As we all know, crypto is absolutely necessary for marijuana somehow. So yeah, thank you so much for the potcoin.com. Shout out there, Dennis. I won't be buying any, but the trade volume spiked and their price spiked up for the time being. I think it went back down, but like I said, I didn't pay it any mind, because it's freaking Dennis Rodman, people, and he's friends with Kim Jong-un. Just kind of weird. He's a weird human. He's a weird human. Yeah, so just weird. So we'll finish up here back on CoinMarketCap. Like I had mentioned earlier, 273 billion, half of what we had just some time back, and it's still falling. I'll do a follow-up video in a few days, but it hurts. I gotta say, Tether, of course, always, you know, kind of there. Got some massive volume here for Tether. Good for you. But yeah, Neo at $38. Oh my God. Yeah, some of these. The thing is, these are great prices. If you're gonna buy in, these prices are pretty awesome to buy in on. Just back to saying that. But anyway, if you guys want to leave a comment on this video, talk a little bit about how you feel about the current market. It'll probably be just people making suicide jokes. I know it's a tough time, but wrapping it up. Thank you so much for watching my my channel and all my videos. Please subscribe. I love you guys. I love my community. I'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully, I mean, either way, I'm gonna be happy. If it plummets even more, I'm gonna buy some more. If we go back up, hey, we're in the green again. We're launching off, people. But anyway, everyone have a wonderful day.